this K-pop chapter with you again, and all I can say is holy crap. This was a good chapter for Bleach. Oh man, I can't even like express how good this chapter was. Like, the main factor why this chapter was good, I'll get to that later, but it was a good chapter, not gonna lie. Alright, so first off, for the review, you know, Shunsui's talking with that gunman Quincy, blah blah blah, all that, and the gunman Quincy just says, you know, you're not the ones whose morale gets increased in the fight, right? So like, he's basically saying that the Soul Reapers are the ones that don't get momentum when their leader fight, because you know, Yamamoto and Buckbeard, or Juha-Bok, whatever you want to call him, I'll call him Buckbeard because it sounds cooler. So he's basically saying that when Buckbeard fights, he's saying that Quincy's morale goes up rather than the Shinigami. But then Yamamoto is just like, you know, he's just standing there, and then you see 3 Quincy's appear, right? And Shunsui's just like, that doesn't work with Yamamoto, basically. That's what he's saying. And so we see 3 Quincy's go up in the air. We see, basically we see, what's it, Asnot, the one that killed Byakuya supposedly. The Mohawk guy, not sure what his name is, I'm guessing Busby. I'm not sure if that's Busby though. The Mohawk guy, I'll just call him the Mohawk guy. And that dude, that weird looking one. So like, all 3 of them go up, charge for Yamamoto, and I mean, I don't know why they would do that. Like, it's Yamamoto, and knowing Yamamoto, he's gonna freaking own them. And so Shunsui mentions that, he's like, that doesn't work on Yamamoto, right? And that's exactly what Yamamoto does. Yamamoto fodderizes them. Fodderizes. Not even like effort at all. Just fodderizes them. Burns them to bits. They get burned. I'm guessing they're dead. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they're dead. But yeah, basically burns them. And they fall to the ground, and then, you know, Buckley's just like, foolish people, right? And then Yamamoto basically states that that Buckbeard hasn't changed his ways of, you know, comrades. Like, Buckbeard doesn't care about his comrades. Clearly doesn't care about his comrades at all. And Yamamoto states that. Buckbeard basically mentions, you know, they were just getting in the fight. He doesn't really care. So Yamamoto just comes up, you know, slashes him. He actually wounds Buckbeard, like, finally an injury, because Kenpachi clearly didn't do anything to him, which I found, like, I was expecting that, but I didn't think it would be that easily. But what can you do? Yeah, at least he's injured, you know. Yamamoto just comes up, flashes him, gets injured, and so Buckbeard mentions Yamamoto's past. He's just like, you haven't changed at all, you know. You let anger get the best of you, Yamamoto. And Yamamoto's like, you know, be quiet, and just goes for another slash. And from that slash, we see that Buckbeard does indeed use a sword. He used a sword, right? Yamamoto is waiting for that. And Buckbeard states that. He's like, it's like you were waiting for this. And Yamamoto's like, yes, I was. So I can smash your soul and, you know, basically kill you, right? And the sickest thing comes. You know, everyone's been waiting for it. Buckbeard says the flames vanish, and they do vanish. He's like, where's flames? And Yamamoto goes, Bankai. Finally, we're gonna see Yamamoto Bankai. I believe it was called like Zankai no Tachi or something. Zankai no Tachi? It doesn't matter. He went Bankai. I'm not sure if that sword in the picture is the Bankai, or is that's just like the sword or something, like about to release or something. Whatever, I don't care. He went Bankai, so we're gonna see that soon. Now, a lot of hype going on about his Bankai, because obviously Bankai is a lot more powerful than Shikai. But what I have to say is, not sure if that was the smartest move, you know? I mean, we know that the Vanderreich are capable of stealing Bankai with the medallion, so what I'm trying to see for next chapter is whether, you know, was that kind of Buckbeard's plan to lure the Bankai so he can steal it. I'm sure Buckbeard does have a medallion, I don't see why he wouldn't, but, you know, or his lieutenant for that matter. Well, not his lieutenant, his right-hand man. But, I don't know, like, I want to see an equal fight here. You know, Buckbeard against Yamamoto, all out, no handicap, but who knows? Buckbeard might just pull out the medallion and freaking steal his Bankai. Not sure. I hope he doesn't, because I want to see a full fight between these two, you know? Whether whoever dies, yeah. Now, I don't want to say this like now, just for speculation, but got a feeling Yamamoto might die. I don't know, I just got the gut feeling that Yamamoto might die. He's really strong, but I don't know, I think he might die. And then have the Van Der Eyck will retreat. Like, the Stern Raiders rather will retreat. Either that happens, or the fight doesn't like end, the Van Der Eyck retreat. Who knows? We still need to see Ichigo break out of that cage, so I'm not sure whether Kubo plans to switch panels back to the Ichigo in the cage thing. I don't want him to, because I want to see this, like this part right now. Yamamoto gets Buckbeard, but who knows? But we're gonna see how his Bankai plays out, whether it gets stolen or whether he actually gets to use it. Who knows? Who knows if it was even Buckbeard's plan to lure the Bankai? I don't know. But anyway, it was a sick chapter, and I cannot wait for the next. Like, I'm sure you all you Bleach fans out there are hyped as well, wondering what his Bankai can do and how it turns out. We even get to see Buckbeard's powers. Maybe we didn't really see any of Buckbeard's powers. We saw him block. He has some durability, obviously, for blocking the Region Jaka Slash with minimal damage. He only got like a freaking cut here or something. Still damage, but it was minimal compared to what freaking Yamamoto did to most of the other Quincy's. So hopefully we get to see some of Buckbeard's powers as well and see how powerful he is as well. So that's it for this chapter, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are excited for the next Bleach chapter too. See you guys.